Imagine a man so powerful that he defeated an empire, not with guns or armies, but with peaceful protest, moral courage, and the force of truth. That was Mahatma Gandhi, the spiritual leader whose philosophy of non-violent resistance reshaped India's destiny and inspired movements for justice around the world. His story isn't just about politics, it's about the power of conscience to change history. Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi was born on October 2, 1869, in Porbandar, a coastal town in Gujarat, India. Raised in a devout Hindu family, he absorbed early lessons in tolerance, vegetarianism, and truthfulness. At 18, he left for London to study law, immersing himself in Western ideas while staying true to his cultural roots. After returning to India in 1891, he struggled to establish a legal practice, and in 1893, he accepted a position in South Africa, a turning point that would shape his life's mission. In South Africa, Gandhi faced the harsh reality of racial discrimination. Denied basic rights because of his skin color, he experienced humiliation firsthand, including being thrown off a train for refusing to move from a first-class compartment. These injustices awakened in him a deep commitment to fight oppression. Over 21 years in South Africa, he developed satyagraha, truth force or nonviolent resistance, as a method of social change. He organized protests, led campaigns for Indian rights, and refined his philosophy of peaceful defiance, laying the groundwork for his future leadership in India. Returning to India in 1915, Gandhi quickly emerged as a transformative leader. He traveled across villages, listening to farmers and workers, and connected with the common people through simple dress, a vegetarian diet, and a commitment to self-sufficiency. His approach blended spirituality with political action, making the freedom struggle accessible to millions. He launched local campaigns against oppressive land taxes and labor exploitation, earning the title Mahatma, Great Soul, from the Indian people. Gandhi's national leadership took center stage after the 1919 Amritsar massacre, when British troops killed hundreds of unarmed Indians. In response, he called for non-cooperation with British institutions. Indians were urged to boycott British goods, schools, and courts. The movement grew rapidly, uniting diverse communities under a shared goal, independence. Though he suspended the campaign in 1922 after an outbreak of violence, his message of peaceful resistance had taken root. One of Gandhi's most iconic acts was the 1930 Salt March. Protesting the British monopoly on salt production, he led a 240-mile walk to the sea, where he made salt in defiance of the law. Thousands joined him, and millions followed the campaign in solidarity. The Salt March captured global attention, exposing the injustice of colonial rule and demonstrating the power of mass, non-violent action. It sparked civil disobedience across India and marked a turning point in the independence movement. Throughout the 1930s and 1940s, Gandhi continued to advocate for unity, social reform, and self-reliance. He championed the rights of the Dalits, formerly called untouchables, fought against caste discrimination, promoted spinning khadi cloth as a symbol of economic independence, and urged Hindus and Muslims to live in peace. His leadership was not just political, it was deeply moral, aiming to transform both society and the individual. As World War II unfolded, Gandhi launched the Quit India movement in 1942, demanding immediate British withdrawal. The British responded with mass arrests, and Gandhi was imprisoned for over 2 years. Even behind bars, his influence remained strong. After the war, negotiations for independence began, but rising Hindu-Muslim tensions threatened to tear the country apart. Despite Gandhi's plea for a united India, partition became inevitable. In August 1947, India gained independence, but was divided into India and Pakistan, triggering widespread violence and displacement. Gandhi worked tirelessly to restore peace during the chaos of partition. He fasted to stop communal riots, traveled to conflict zones, and appealed for compassion. His efforts saved countless lives, but the deep divisions of the time made him a target. On January 30, 1948, while walking to evening prayers in New Delhi, he was assassinated by a Hindu nationalist who opposed Gandhi's inclusive vision. Yet his legacy endures. Gandhi's principles of satyagraha and ahimsa, nonviolence, inspired leaders like Martin Luther King Jr., Nelson Mandela, and Cesar Chavez. October 2nd is celebrated worldwide as the International Day of Nonviolence. His writings, experiments with truth, and commitment to simplicity continue to guide activists and thinkers. Today, Mahatma Gandhi is remembered not just as India's liberator, but as a global symbol of moral courage. He proved that real power lies not in force, but in integrity, patience, and the willingness to suffer for a just cause. His life remains a timeless lesson. One person, armed with truth and nonviolence, can indeed change the course of history.